Today I'm reviewing an audio interface, a budget audio interface that I purchased off of Amazon. The manufacturer is Moukey, and that's, I believe, pronounced Moukey, or Moukey, M-O-U-K-E-Y. And it is again, a budget audio interface made very well. I'll talk a little bit about the features first. It comes in a metal cabinet casing. It is roughly 5 by 5.5, so it's small. It has plenty of features on this thing. I think all that you're going to need to get started with your entry into recording on a computer. From a feature function standpoint, on the front of it, you can see it has an input, two inputs actually. One that's a dual XLR or 1/4-inch input, and then it also has a plain 1/4-inch input. So if you want to connect your microphone, low impedance device to the XLR input, you can do that. And a 1/4-inch high impedance connection you can do to the second input on here as well. It has a microphone jack, which is a 1/4-inch microphone connection that you can put in as well. It has a headphone jack, which is to the far right, and that's excellent as well. And it's also 1/4-inch, so you have to have a 1/4-inch adapter to connect to this. Basic controls on here. You'll have your volume control for your input number 1. You have the volume control up top for input number 2, and then you also have output, which is right here, and that controls the volume for your external source, which is either your headphones that are connected to here or studio monitor speakers. Up top, you have your buttons. In the middle is a power button. So when this thing is connected and that light goes on, you know you're good to go. There's also a peak power button right immediately to the left of it. And then there is a phantom power button over here for 48 volt. So that's the front of the device. On the back of the device, you have a Kensington lock, which is right here. And that's a nice security feature. Not all these devices have it. Most of the later ones do. So if you want to secure this thing and make sure no one takes off with it, you have a record out button, which is right there, and that is, you can use that for a mobile device. And then you have your output right and output left that you're going to connect to your studio monitor speakers, your external speakers. And below the far left, which is over here, you have USB 3 connection. So this supports the faster version of USB of 3.0, and you'll connect that to the speakers, to your computer rather. That's your power source. So there's no power plug that comes with this thing. You just use your USB connection and you're good to go. The other thing that's nice about this unit is that it does not come with a CD. The only thing that this thing ships with is this, which is your USB 3 cable and your instructions and the specification pamphlet. That's it. You don't need a CD for drivers. This thing automatically connects to your computer and no driver setup is required. One of the things that it does not come with is software. So some of the other competitive devices that are out there ship with software. This does not. But it's not a problem, because for free on the internet you can download basic versions of Audacity, Tracktion, which I think is Tracktion, Tracktion TY, or Pro Tools First. And those are entry-level free editions of recording software that you can use to do basic recording and even beyond basic recording. So there's no issues about it not shipping with software. You can easily download that on the internet. Similarly, if you want to use this as a amp simulator, if you're a musician and you want to plug your guitar into here and to use your computer as an amp simulator, you can do that as well. You would simply download basic versions of the simulation software that's on the internet as well. The two I'd recommend are either Guitar Rig 5 or Amplitude. Those are great starters to get started in the world of amp simulation. They're easy to set up. You set it up. You simply get into the program and you make sure that it's connected to the MIDI connection, and you have all of the specifications for this set up, and then you're pretty much good to go. It's really simple to set up. I mean, you basically connect the USB connection, USB 3 to your computer USB connection, and then you simply at that point in time connect your device, whether it's going to be a microphone through the XLR connection, or it's going to be a guitar or keyboard or bass through your instrument connection or your input number 2. And then you have to have software on here that's set up on your computer, as I mentioned earlier, and then you're good to go to start tinkering around. It's excellent. It works well. I was able to make basic recordings already with this. I was also able to get some pretty neat amp sounds through my computer as well. So it's very, very simple to set up, simple to use. It's a great way, a budget way to get into the world of recording on your computer. This is $65.98 right now on Amazon. And Amazon is a great way to buy these things, especially if it's your first entrance into this world, because if you have any problems with it, issues with it from a technical standpoint, if it's not working properly, Amazon is a great vendor and a great market to work with. You never have any issues. They'll stand by you, and you can return it and do whatever you need to do if it's not working properly. But again, this is made well. It's simple to use. It's full of features and function, and I highly recommend it. What I'm going to do is put a link below to where you can buy this, how you can buy it on Amazon, and also it will also list the specifications and features of the product. There are also going to be some links below to some of the software, free software that I mentioned that you can connect with as well. And that'll also be in the description below. And of course, as always, if you have any questions that I could be of assistance with, feel free to put them down below as well. If you like the video and want more content in terms of reviews, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Until the next time, guys, all stay well and be safe. Have a great day.